Hey everyone! Today we're taking you to that famous spot where we voluntarily surrendered ourselves to the Swedish winter, Romme Alpin. From December 21st to 23rd, two adults and two bundles of energy, aged 9 and 7, embarked on a 3-day full-board mission. In this video, we're breaking down everything, from the view lottery at the hotel to the buffet battles, rental costs, transport tips, and a few lost-in-the-snow mishaps. Strap in, or rather, buckle your helmets, because here we go! 1. Accommodation, the view lottery. First up, staying over. The best part about the hotel at Romme Alpin is that all the buildings are connected by underground tunnels. You can literally roam the lobby in your pajamas without ever touching the freezing air outside. Plus ice, it's true ski in, a sky out. However, room assignment is a bit like Russian roulette. Some rooms have that wow, a view of the slopes, while others look out at the oh, there's the roadside. You don't get to choose, it's all down to luck. Our 4-bedroom had its own sauna and luckily faced the slopes. We paid 5,095 crowns for the stay. Pro tip, don't stress if your room doesn't have a sauna. You can book private family sauna sessions in the common areas for free. Same sweat, less cost. 2. Food and drink, the buffet battles. Now for the best part, the food. Breakfast is included, and honestly, the brunch is so legendary you could eat like a dragon and completely forget about lunch. That's exactly what we did. We grabbed a quick snack to stay on the slopes instead of wasting time in a restaurant. Dinners are a bit of a cultural mashup. The menu might say Italian or American, but half the table is always classic Swedish cuisine. So, it's delicious. The only catch? Drinks are extra, so keep that in mind. Prices are 300 crowns for adults and 250 crowns for kids. We're used to Stockholm prices, but this is definitely mountaintop pricing. We paid a total of 2,200 crowns for 2 dinners. Dig in, I guess. 3. Gear and the Lost Cards saga. If you don't own ski gear, and let's be honest, who does? You can rent everything on site. For the 4 of us, we paid 3,180 crowns for a 3-day rental of skis, boots, helmets, and poles. Now, how do you get up the mountain? The SkiPass. A 3-day pass is 795 crowns for adults and 650 crowns for kids. We paid 890 crowns total. Here is a life-saving tip. Never take that card out of your pocket. Put it in the dedicated sleeve on your jacket sleeve and just beep your way through. I made the mistake of tucking mine into my glove and dropped it while resting. Finding a white card in white snow is impossible. I actually found someone else's card and handed it into reception, but mine never turned up. Replacing it cost me extra money and, more importantly, an hour of prime skiing time. Don't be like me. 4. What to wear, the XXL marketing trap. Clothing is everything. Whatever you do, don't wear your everyday down jacket. Those bulky coats are heavy. Restrict your movement like the Michelin Man and can rip easily if you take a tumble. Stick to professional, layered technical gear. It's about flexibility, not fluff. The kids did great in their waterproof school overalls. They were perfect. But I didn't have one. So I went to XXL. When I told the salesperson I was going to Rome, he looked at me like I was climbing Everest and insisted I needed top-tier gear. He spent 40 minutes trying to sell me the priciest Oakley goggles. I got caught up in the hype and bought them. The result? Rome is usually cloudy and foggy. We wore those goggles as head accessories the whole time. Shout out to that guy at XXL. You really got us. 5. Learning to ski or trying to. So, can we actually ski? I watched every YouTube tutorial out there before arriving. I was a pro in theory. We signed the kids up for lessons, but since there were no classes on the first day, they just started teaching themselves. Fair warning. The beginner slope is the most crowded place on earth. Prepare yourself for the constant screams of, "Watch out!" and "Incoming!" If you can't stand up on flat ground, don't even try to go up there. Unfortunately, collisions and off-roading into the trees are common, so be careful. By day 2, when the lessons finally started, the kids were basically ready to teach the instructor. They got their certificates in 2 days and were cruising down the 5-kilometer peak. Me? If you aren't athletic or don't trust your knees, watch out. The injury risk is real. I managed to survive the orange easiest run, but I spent more time falling and sweating in fear than actual skiing. 1 trip was enough for me. While the kids waved from the peak, I was down at the lodge sipping coffee. Total cost for 2 people, 2 days of lessons. 1,510 crowns. 6. Getting there, Tesla or Toyota. Finally, how do you get there? If you're staying overnight, renting a car is a must. You have 2 main options. Want to save money? Kinto Toyota is the king of value. Kids begging for a cool ride? GoMoore is your go-to for a Tesla. We paid 2,292 crowns for our rental. If you have an EV, there is a charging station, but it's run by EasyPark, and they charge 250 crowns just as a starting fee. I'd call it modern-day highway robbery. I made sure to leave them a very honest review on Trustpilot. If you're driving electric, budget for that extra sting. Closing. So, that was our Romme Alpin adventure. The falls, the winds, and the wallet-draining chargers. I hope this helps anyone planning a winter getaway. What are your winter plans? Are you going for the certificates or just the coffee at the lodge? Let me know in the comments. See you in the next one. Stay safe.